I'm going to try to do this little quick tutorial right quick because I was asked to make a clock. I have never made one. This is my first time making one. I literally just seen it on Facebook. I'm going to say last night probably was the first time I seen it on another group. So it's not that hard. So here it goes. I already made up 2 templates. Okay, this one is just with the lines without the actual numbers, and this one is with the numbers. Okay, so I would say that most likely these ones is for the kids with the numbers, and the ones without the numbers is not for the kids. Okay, so we're gonna move this out the way. Oh, wait. Let me group that back. Okay. Let me move that out the way. And I'm going to use this one because it's going to be for me. So first I'm just going to ungroup. I'm going to move the little dials out the way. Then I'm going to go to my file, click merge, and I'm going to go to my pictures. That's where everything's at. And I'm going to grab this photo right here. Okay, you see how when you get it, it's on top of the photo, on top of the circle, I mean? So here, you just click the actual photo and press send to back. So you will actually see the circle on top. So since my photo is upside down, I'm just going to turn it the right way, like so. Oh, I forgot one more thing. See your little circle right here? Move that out the way. So you're going to ungroup that again. Move your little dot circle out the way. Okay, so now we're going to put this back to wherever on the page that you want it. Okay. And you really want it to fit the circle, so I'm just going to make this go up a little bit. And bring this in just a little bit, just so I can get more of the photo inside of the circle. I hope y'all can see this good because I don't have the screen recorder. I need to download it on my laptop, but it's not right now, so. Okay, so now we have the circle with the photo that you pick. Now you're going to go over here to the right, and you're going to press the one that, excuse me, the modify panel. Then you're going to highlight the photo and the circle. Then you're just going to click crop. And it crops out the circle that I gave you. Remember, don't make the circle larger. Don't make it smaller. It's the exact size that it should be for the, what you call it, for the clock. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay. So now we're going to take the circle, and also how I get everything to be centered. Okay, so I'm going to press the actual circle, right? Go over here to the transform panel. You click it. See this right here where it says center? You click center. So that just means it's going to center it in the middle of the page that you have. So to get this right in the middle, you click the circle, the little circle, and you hit center also. Oh, well, let's press backspace. Let's make sure it's at the top first. So you click, right click, and you bring to front. Now you hit the center button, and you see it goes right to the center. You don't have to question where it goes, no measurements. You just press the center button, and it goes right back in the center. So now we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to group all of it again, the little circle and the big circle. Then we're going to go back over here to the modify panel, and you're going to press subtract all. And then it cuts out your little circle right there. And that is really it. Then you take this back, you go back to the transform panel, you press center, it goes right back to the center where it belongs. Actually, let me color that black so you can actually see it. There it goes. And if you wanted to do print and cut, that probably won't work. Not unless you have a wide enough sheet of paper. Basically meaning, that your printer prints wide enough. Because I tried to do it on a print and cut, but the bottom of the registration marks did not show up on the print. Because I kind of made it a little bit smaller, the margins. So because I did that, it actually didn't print the bottom. So that wouldn't work. So you're literally going to have to cut this out. So that's all you got to do. You sit there, you press your print button right here, straight from your silhouette. And I'm pretty sure you do the same thing on a Cricut. I don't have one, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing because you're just editing and you're also pressing the print button. So you would press the print button and you would print it. You can change it to any color. You can add text if you wanted to on the top. It could be any picture, any text, anything. Okay, so now let's get to part 2 of the video. Hello, now we're here for the part 2. So, this is the actual clock, what it looks like, the Walmart brand clock. I actually had one of these hanging up on my wall in my bathroom, and I felt like doing a tutorial today, and a couple of members said, oh, do the clocks, so why not? Like I said, this is my first time doing it, but I don't mind. Okay, so first, after you do part 1, you will print it out, and you will cut it out, and this is what you will have. Your hole in the middle, and it's cut. I just did a plain one because it's just for the tutorial. You can, like I said, do whatever you want. If it was for a birthday, if it was for Mother's Day, Easter, any of that, you could make it like that. Okay. So now once we have that, next thing we have to do is get to the clock. Oh, I got it upside down. Sorry. Get to the clock. So in the back, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 screws in the back. So you just want to unscrew them. Once they are all unscrewed, this screw wants to be stuck right now, but whatever, I don't even care. Okay, so now we have this, right? This is a little paper that Walmart has inside. It's like a sticker. You can't take that off. You can probably, but there's no need to. So you just leave that right on there. So the next thing that we are going to do is take off these three. Let me see. Take off these three pieces, right? So you're just going to hold it and lightly, I don't know, I guess lightly, but pull it off without breaking it, right? So here we go. We have the minute hand. We're just going to put that aside. I'm sorry. That's not the minute, that's the seconds. Okay. And then the next one, make sure you keep it in order, okay? Make sure you remember, or you remember it goes seconds, minutes, and hours. I don't know how you want to remember it, but make sure you remember so you'll put the clock back on correctly. So now we're going to take off the minute hand in the same way. You just pull it off. And there it goes. Here goes the last one. And you just pull it off. So now we have this, right? This little white, little knobby thing. So what we're going to do is just take this and place this right here on top. If you would like, you can get a glue stick and just, you know, glue stick on it or whatever. Or you can Mod Podge it. But me, I don't see the purpose to doing all of that, because once it's like this in a frame, it's not coming out. It's not going to get wet. It's not going to anything. So me, if I'm doing them, they're going to be just like this. Okay. And like I told you in part 1, as long as you don't resize your circle, it would fit exactly. Right? Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a part. You're going to have to cut out your middle part of the circle. I use the Exacto knife to cut my circle out. You probably can use the scissors if you fold it. You can poke it, but to me it was easy to just use my Exacto knife and just cut around on my cutting mat right here. So that's what I did. Okay, so now I have, let me see, where's my 12? This is my 12 o'clock right here. It's right up here by the Chanel bag, that line. So since I'm not using the numbers, I want to make sure that this 12 line, this 12 right here, just imagine it was a number 12. And make sure it goes directly to the same 12 dot right there when you put it on. Right? So now we're going to put back the pieces on. We're going to start going backwards. So now we're going to put on the hour hand. We're just going to push it on there. It's only going to let you take it as far as it's going to let you go. Then we're going to put the minute hand on there. We're just going to push that on there. Last but not least, we're going to put the second hand on there. And the second hand has a little screw, pushing screw that you put it on. So you just push that on. Make sure it goes around. You see it's moving. All the hands are moving. And nothing's getting caught. So then you're all set. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our top piece back on. And they have little screw places where they go. There's 6 screw placements. So I'm just going to put it back. Let me see. We're going to find the screws, the screw placements, and put it back. And you're going to screw back all of these 6 screws. For this tutorial, I'm probably going to only screw in 2. Just to show y'all. I don't even know if it's screwing in there right. Nope, it's not, of course. Okay, so now we have the phone, the light from the phone. Okay, so now we have a clock, a custom made Chanel clock. I hope you guys liked the tutorial.